Welcome back. Now it's a time that we really have quite a bit of fun. At least both of us old-timers here on the show. We've been talking a lot about age today.
When young people call them old-timers with you.
Well, we're talking about this week in history, and historically speaking, on the 26th of March 2005, prominent Nigerian lawyer and politician Frederick Rotimi Williams passed away at the age of 84. Now, he was the first black attorney general in Africa, the first African to be appointed to the rank of Queen's Counsel, and the first senior advocate of Nigeria, SAN. Now, in 1948, he set up the first indigenous law firm with Chief Remi Fani Kayode and Chief Bode Thomas, also called Thomas Williams and Kayode. Now, he became the president of the Nigerian Bar Association in 1959, and on 18th of October 1975, Rotimi Williams became the chairman of the Constitutional Drafting Committee that drafted the 1979 Constitution. Now, that Constitution has formed the foundation of subsequent constitutions, including the prevailing 1999 Constitution.
Interesting.
That's a piece of history that not a lot of people knew.
Yeah, 1979. Okay, that wasn't too far back.
Yeah, you were around right then.
I wasn't, actually. But seriously, I wasn't. I was born in 1981, 2 years after.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I'm still a spring chicken. In any case.
Yeah,
moving on.
It's a very, very important thing to know. You should check out some more information about that online.
Let's do 1978, March 30th to be exact. A group of peasants digging a well in drought-patched Shaanxi province in northwest China unearthed fragments of a clay figure. Now, the first evidence of what would turn out to be one of the greatest archaeological discoveries of modern times. Near the unexcavated tomb of Qixing Hongyi, who had proclaimed himself first emperor of China in 221 BC, lay an extraordinary underground treasure, an entire army of life-size terracotta soldiers and horses, complete, interred for more than 2,000 years. Now, over the past 35 years, archaeologists have located some 600 pits, a complex of underground vaults, as yet largely unexcavated across a 22-square-mile area, and 3 major pits enclosed inside the 4-acre museum of the Terracotta Army, constructed around the discovery site and opened in 1979. Now, in one pit, long columns of warriors reassembled from broken pieces stand in formation with their top knots of hats, caps, their tunics or armor vests, their goatees, which I found very, very interesting, or close-cropped beards. The soldiers exhibit an astonishing individuality. Now, one terracotta warrior is estimated to be worth about $4.5 million US, according to the FBI.
Yeah.
There's a very interesting documentary that I saw about these, and the fact that this laid undiscovered for so long, and the amount of time that it could have taken for you to build life-size structures or statues, that vast in number. Yeah.
Look at that. Even from that picture, this is just a cross-section we're seeing here. But each of those soldiers cost $4.5 million. Now, no country owns them. And nobody's actually allowed to buy them, but they're always given on loan to different museums across the world for showcasing. This was New York. And
by the way, every single terracotta soldier is an individual soldier. No one is the same as the other. So they weren't made from a mold. They were actually molded differently, different physiognomies, different, characteristics in there.
So he literally took his army with him.
Yeah, exactly, to the afterlife.
To the afterlife.
That sounds a bit Egyptian, but this is Chinese.
Now, we have some more. Now, 27th of March 2017, scientists published details of the world's biggest dinosaur footprint.
Love dinosaurs.
Found in Western Australia, with the sauropod prints measuring a whopping 1.7 meters. Now, they top a dinosaur footprint found in the Mongolian desert earlier that measured about 106 centimeters. Now, these footprints were found on the northwestern coast of Western Australia, and the dinosaur that left the prints was the largest member of the sauropods, which includes well-known dinosaurs such as the Brontosaurus, which is real evidence of them having existed in Kimberley 130 million years ago. Look how big that footprint is.
Wow.
Look at the size. So the size of that footprint is the size of an average man. Imagine a being
that big.
That big. if one of his feet is the size. So it's not even about crushing a man. It's not even, it's about owning that entire space. Goodness me.
Very interesting fact about dinosaurs. The periods they existed in, Cretaceous, Jurassic, and all of that, actually tells what kind of vegetation or what dominated the Earth at that time. So you had those, what do you call them now?
Well, Brontosaurus,
vegetable-eating dinosaurs, because the Earth was populated mostly by vegetation. So they had to kind of like make the balance. And then you had the T-Rex in the Jurassic period, and they were meat-eating dinosaurs, and they had to kind of like make the balance between animals so they don't overpopulate the Earth.
You know, there's so much history around dinosaurs, but that particular one, basically a full-size man, 5'9" is what we're talking about. 5'9", that's almost 6 feet across that dinosaur's foot. Incredible.
Incredible indeed. All right, what else do we have? Let's talk about Lady Gaga. Born 28th March 1986, Spring Chicken. She's only 35 years old. She's an American singer-songwriter and actress. She's known for her image, reinventions, and musical versatility. Gaga began performing as a teenager, singing at open mic nights and acting in school plays. Lady Gaga's net worth is approximately $150 million as reported by Forbes in October 2020. She has 12 Grammys and 2 Golden Globes.
Yeah, and I think, did she get the Oscar? Did she get that Oscar? She didn't. She was nominated.
The one with, what's his name?
Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper. No,
now, that's the performance you need to see.
Ever heard Poker Face? Do you know what she says?
Happy in this modern world. Oh, do you need more? Is there something else you're searching for? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change, and in the bad times I fear myself.
I really wanted to sing.
I want to hear that part.
Oh, I really want to sing.
Tell me something.
No time.
That's right.
But she's a beautiful singer. Love her voice, love her dress sense. Actually, it's cuckoo. But
I think it was a publicity stunt, though.
Yeah.
I think she used it to get out there, and then she came out with the voice, and then everything she did in the past just
powerful actress, powerful performer herself. We love her.